this is the login screen. This is where students can identify themselves so that we're able to track how they're progressing through the software. We have a tool that can create as many users as we need. What happens is we are not able to, we don't keep any personally identifiable information on the server. We identify the students only by their username. We have a high score menu. It shows the students that are furthest in the software. The first time they log in, they can pick out a new username. So test user 22. Yeah, seems like a good username. We allow them to pick out a new password. And then the game begins. There's a short animation where the users go around the solar system. They get a chance to see some of the different planets and things from a cinematic standpoint. That was Ceres, dwarf planet that's between Mars and Jupiter. We go back to the sun, revolve around the sun. Get the opportunity to go to Jupiter. As you can see, we have animations that show how the clouds move. And yeah, now we go through the tutorial. So this is astronaut Maya. She walks you through the solar system navigation menu. There's an advanced dialogue button here. It's a galaxy. We have a navigation panel over here on the side where we can go to the different planets. She's instructing us to go to Earth. We can see, all of the satellites that are going around the Earth. If we zoom in, there's a whole bunch of them. You can also click on the person icon, and then that pops open the country menu. It's all of the different countries in the world. You can click on any of them if you want to go to Guam. This is how we teach kids geography. India. Over on the left-hand side, you can see where it tells which continent it is, the population of that country. It shows the flag, the area, in square footage, or square kilometers, rather. If we want to scroll down and go to the United States, which, as you can see, it's on the far side of Earth right now, and so we've got a texture there where you can see all of the lights at night. It really looks quite nice. So now we can go back to the sun, where she wants us to navigate to Jupiter. So if we go and hover over along the side here, we can see, this is a symbol that they've been using for thousands of years to identify Jupiter. You click on it and everything kind of spreads out to show and put everything into a better perspective. She congratulates you and explains how you can use the mouse to zoom in and zoom out. Again, you can see those animated clouds. Most students don't know that a lot of these gas giants are little solar systems of their own. If you click on the Jupiter icon after you're at Jupiter, it pops out another menu where you can see all of the different moons. If you hover over these different moons, you can see the orbital lines, or you can click on them themselves. So say you want to go to Io. There's Io right there. If you want to go to Callisto, there's all kinds of different moons that you can go to. But at this time, she wants us to try and find Titan. Hint, it's around Neptune, so let's go back to the sun. Down here, bottom, is our furthest planet, Neptune. We go there. We can either try and find it manually, or we can pop out the menu, but actually Triton's a huge moon, so I can see it right here. If I click on it, she says, very good job. You can see the orbit lines. You can also click on it to get an ecliptic. If you look on the left-hand side, you can see information such as orbital period, rotational period, the radius, and the gravity. Let's see where she wants us to go next, though. There's a galaxy view, so if we want to go see the Milky Way, we go back to the sun, and we just use our mouse, or if you're on a tablet, you could use your fingers to pinch and scroll out and switch to the galaxy view. And yeah, this is information that we scraped from a NASA repository that has all kinds of different stars. You can hover over and scroll down this menu. Say you want to check out this star, we can click on it. Turns out that it's actually an orange star. You can hover over it, and again, there's more information that pops up on the left side of the screen. Talks about the rate of ascension, the distance from our Earth in astronomical units. Yeah, a lot of great information there. At the same time, we can go back and yeah, do some other things back in the solar system again. Got a new character now. We've got Astronaut Joe. He's going to show us how to navigate our inventory menu. Inventory menu's down here. This is where, yeah, all of the students, they start off with just the International Space Station and a rocket, but they can build satellites and robots and all kinds of things that help them progress and colonize space. If we click on the International Space Station, for example, it takes us there. We can see that it's in fact hovering around Earth. If we hover over it in our inventory, it shows the orbital line. Likewise, if we want to click on our rocket, it looks like our rocket is still sitting here on Earth at Cape Canaveral. Yeah, at this location is our rocket. So let's see here. Yeah, if we click on the icon twice, it actually pops up additional information about that particular inventory item. In this case, it shows the longitude and latitude. It shows the dimensions of the rocket, its mass and lift capability. And so Astronaut Joe wants us to go ahead and launch this rocket. So let's go ahead and launch this rocket. So this is our launch site at Cape Canaveral. Yeah, in order to successfully launch a rocket, he's instructing us that we have a certain amount of time. This fuel tank here is going to drain after we press the launch button, and we have to answer a certain number of questions correctly in a certain amount of time. In this case, we have to answer 4 questions correctly, and we get a couple of wrong answer attempts as well before the rocket will malfunction and there'll be a magnificent explosion. You only get credit if you get the question actually correct, and so it's important that the students get the answer correct on the first time. This prohibits guessing, and so yeah, let's go ahead and launch our rocket here. We've got a number on the side here. There's also a drawing scratch pad where the students can draw. If they need to show their work, we can capture that information as well. Yeah, do a little math here. At the same time, if we get the question incorrect, we get an appropriate error message. Notice how our attempts went down 1, so we probably don't want to fail anymore. Let's go ahead and get this one correct. Do a little division here. And the questions do get harder and easier depending on how the student is progressing through the module. Looks like we're slowly running out of fuel, so we should probably pick it up here. Otherwise,